So we walk from S Illot, Mallorca to Cala along the sea. Time 8:15. On Thursday, I think it's something like the 25th, 26th of September. Another lovely day. We came Sunday, we had a storm Monday. It lasted about 2 days. Good storm actually. Good bit of thunder, good bit of lightning stuff, and it was smart, pretty cool. Lasted about an hour and a half, and that was it. And this weather now is it's clear, sunny, warm, hot. Apart from that thunder, so can't complain at that in September, can you? See out anybody coming to see out, you have a very relaxing time. Plenty of bars, plenty of cafes, plenty of breakfast places, plenty of restaurants, and shops selling all the usual bric-a-brac and stuff that you want to look at, not necessarily to buy, but you want to look at. And they have a market, outdoor marketplace along this frontier. I think it was what day? I think it was Tuesday evening. They had an open air market along here, different stalls selling pretty decent stuff at reasonable prices. So I like S Illot, I really do. It's not as mad as Magaluf, it's not as big as Magaluf, nowhere near, but it's got maybe, it's a miniature Magaluf in many ways. You can see with the the scene there. That's the front. I'll just focus in. That's the front, the hotels and so on. It's just a miniature Magaluf in many ways, Palma Nova, but more relaxing, far more relaxing than those places. But saying that, you know, you've got a family and you want to keep them occupied, then maybe Cala Millor further up here, or which is about maybe 3 k's up, that would do you more, probably do you more. But a lovely place, very relaxing. Cala on my brain here, very relaxing place to see up. Very. But what we've noticed in previous visits to Mallorca, they take time. What time is it now? 8:20. These places take time to come round. So it's about 10 o'clock, maybe 9:30, 10 o'clock. Coffee bars are open, cafes are open at this time. But other shops take some time. Do I need anything? Maybe a tattoo later. Who knows? Lots of these places, say in the supermarkets, say in the spas, and lots of spas and stuff like that. Not necessarily places you would do a week's shopping in, though. You know, they are your bric-a-brac type of stuff, your touristy type of stuff. Just bear that in mind. There's a Lidl and there's a Mercadona up in Cala Millor. So it's about 3 k's from here. Walking distance, we walked it Monday. It took about 45 minutes to Mercadona, Lidl. Then you've got Aldi as well in Cala Millor. It's about a 45 minute stroll. Not a fast walk, so just a stroll. That's easily doable. And then you've got a tram or a train. You've got a train that goes from here. Yes, it's called a train. It's like you'll know what I mean. It's a little bit of a train ride on the roads. Takes you to Cala Millor, round trip, see up to Cala Millor, Sakoma, Cala Millor, and back an hour. You can jump off at any time, spend a couple of hours in Cala Millor, which we did the other night. Not a bad meal. Jump back on the train using the same ticket. Brilliant stuff. We enjoyed that. That was good. That was good. Beach here. Getting into Sakoma now, actually. On the map, it seems like Sakoma is about 2 k's from S Illot. It's not. It's just like it's the same as Palma Nova from Magaluf. It's the same type of distance. By the time you know it, you're strolling into Sakoma type of thing. So Sakoma is easily walkable. Cala Millor is walkable, no problem with that. And people in the sea, quite warm, September. I don't swim myself, I just dip my head under the pool. But it's pretty good place. Very relaxing, S Illot, compared with Magaluf, Palma Nova, even Cala Millor, which was a bit mad the other night. On Monday, very busy, lots and lots of restaurants, shops at Cala Millor. You want to shop, Cala Millor is the place to be. Obviously, as well as Magaluf and Palma Nova, but Cala Millor runs a close second as far as shops and entertainment goes. So, here we are. Like I say, it takes time to warm up. These places would have been buzzing last night. We're quite busy, it's still quite busy here in what we are, 25th, 26th of September. Still quite buzzing and lively. Lots of runners, joggers. Those days are gone for me, I'm afraid, but yeah, very more relaxing here than say Cala Millor, Magaluf, more relaxing. You want to come here and unwind, this is the place to be. Good sunrises. Here I caught a cracker yesterday. Good sunsets as well. So Mallorca's got everything, but you've just got to be careful where you go, as in what type of holiday you're on. Just going to pause it here, and I'll pick it up in Sakoma. Okay, we're coming down to Sakoma Beach. I've walked 20 minutes from S Illot, centre of S Illot, and I'm here. You walk down the beach, stuck to the beach, obviously the sea, and you end up here and turn left, Sakoma basically, Sakoma Playa Hotel, and this is where the train gets to here eventually. It may go somewhere else. It comes here though, picks up people here. This is the pickup place for the train to Cala Millor. Horses there. I don't mind the horse rides. Some people don't like them. They've got to have something to do, horses. And they're well looked after as well. They're well looked after, well fed, well watered. They look healthy enough. I personally haven't got a problem. I love animals and birds and feeding the birds and the cats and all this of it. And I've got a dog and a cat, and I have no problem with seeing horses, giving people rides. And then other supermarket, but just bear in mind they're not supermarkets as we in Britain would see them. You know, to walk past this you'd think, oh, I'll get my week's shop here, it's big enough. But what you're seeing is tourist stuff. That's pretty smart. Again, tourist stuff, but it's classed itself as a supermarket. Yeah, you'll get things, you know, milk and chocolate and bread and things like that, but not to do a week's shop. Just bear that in mind. Tacoma's like Illot without the hotels really. There's little side streets going off and very pleasant. Again, relaxing. And I'll show you on the map here where we are. So what have we got here? We have a map of the island. See, we're on the east coast. Cala Millor, S Illot. What we're looking at, S Illot, Tacoma, Cala Millor, Cala. And south we've got Porto Cristo down here. Walkable, all that's walkable. Cala Millor, Tacoma, S Illot, Porto Cristo. It's all walkable really, from say Cala Millor to Porto Cristo. You can walk it. It's a nice half day. You'll be alright doing that. Don't worry about that. And then you've got coming down here, I'm not quite used to the southern island. Coming up here you've got Palma. Pretty smart just for maybe a day, half a day, and then Mount Magaluf along here. So yeah, no problem at all. Let's move on. Oh, buses at 4:01 to Palma will do you nice. They're quite regular. 4:01 from S Illot, Cala Millor to Palma and back. It's the 4:01. The 4:24 will get you from S Illot, Tacoma, Cala Millor, Porto Cristo. That type of road. That's the 4:24. Easy. Very accessible. Very smart buses and fairly cheap. Not been on one yet, but fairly cheap, accessible, pretty smart. So you won't have any problem coming here without a car. You don't need to hire a car. You can get the East Coast, places on the East Coast, and even to Palma quite easily. Porto Cristo, Palma without a car. Hip hotels here, nice hotels around here, big, nice. We're in looking after ourselves in an apartment connected to a hotel in S Illot. But nice. Rooms are very nice. The room is very big. Still a bit quiet at this time of the morning. You got to leave it till about maybe 9 o'clock. You want to do some shopping and stuff like that. Maybe 9 o'clock. What time is it now? 25 to 9. Still things are fairly shut. It's fairly quiet on the shopping front. But saying that, you'll get yourself a breakfast 7:30, 7:45. Anywhere really, Cala Millor, Tacoma, you'll find yourself a breakfast. Like I said, the weather's been good. I tell you what, I don't trust and don't believe at all the weather forecasts. You know, the weather forecasts on your phone or whatever, rubbish. It says big storm due. They had a storm warning apparently in Mallorca. It was a storm that lasted an hour and a half, quite pleasant to look at. Yeah, it was wet, but it was quite pleasant. An hour and a half, done, gone, over. So yeah, here, horse rides, loads of horse rides. S Illot, Cala Millor, Tacoma, we've just seen loads of horse rides. It's pretty handy then. They do a circular tour of S Illot, Tacoma, Cala Millor. It's a tour. It's like a roundabout tour. So that's pretty good. Some more people coming in. Why not? Ready for breakfast, so I think I'll be stopping somewhere for the Old English. And I'll tell you something else we've found. We've been learning Spanish. That's a joke, but there you go. Encantada, yeah, buenos dias. ¿Cómo estás? Encantada. Should have said that at the start of the video, but some Spanish restaurants, cafes, I've noticed, coffee bars, I don't know whether they want you to speak in Spanish. They know your English with your accent and stuff. But we get the impression that only some, are not that pleased with you speaking Spanish. I don't know what it is. Anyone who speaks Spanish will know what I've just said there, you know. Mucho gusto, me gusta, and stuff like that. And, ordering the bill, guante, you know, and you can get by with little things like that. But what we've noticed, una mesa para dos, por favor, you know, a table for two, please. But what we've noticed is when you say things like that, some just cut you off halfway. Or, you know, do you want a coffee? Type of thing. They say it in English, and it's slightly annoying. But saying that, they're the Spanish, we're the invaders. You know, we've ruled 2/3 of the world at some time, but they're the Spanish and we're the invaders. 51% of all inventions in the last 150 years apparently are British. 51% of all the inventions in the world in the last 150 years are British. So, hey, never mind. I don't have a problem with them being slightly... but no, they're pleasant enough. It's a pleasant, nice, relaxing place to be. S Illot, Mallorca. It really is lovely for the kids as well. There's lots of things here, especially Cala Millor. I'd recommend Cala Millor for the children. S Illot, if you're a writer, an artist, someone who's had a tough year at work or in your life, you want somewhere just to relax and spend a week or two with your feet up, with the beach, the sunrises, the sunsets, cafes, restaurants and shops. And I would say S Illot is the ideal place. S Illot is the ideal place. If you've got a writer's block, S Illot will get you started again. Want a bit of excitement and a bit of doing, maybe Cala Millor. Magaluf obviously, Palmanova obviously. But yeah, nice place. Just going to pause now again. There's lots of these, before I do that, there's lots of these like little castles and stuff. Come up to a big supermarket now, quite expensive this one though. The Carrefour. It's quite expensive. It's like a Sainsbury's if just focusing on it. It's just in Tacoma. and quite expensive, bit Sainsbury's type place. Lots of these old forts and castles and stuff. There's a big one in S Illot, going back to prehistoric times. The rocks at the old where they used to live and stuff like that. Very, very interesting that actually. If you're an archaeologist, I can't say the word. If you're an archaeologist, it's the place to see. That one in S Illot, it really is. It shows you how they lived. Ooh, I think it's something like 10,000 years ago, something like 5,000 years ago. Remarkable place. I'm going to pause now, try and get some breakfast. See you soon. Hasta luego.